guys, so I'm about to finish off my makeup. I've already done my eyes. To do my makeup or my eye makeup, I used my Morphe 350 palette. Yeah, y'all know, right? Trying to get like all the value we can get from that palette. And then I also used a new palette from Beauty Treats, which is the Beauty Treats Deluxe Pro palette. It's such a cute packaging. That's how it looks like. It's such a pretty palette. I haven't used this part of the palette. I think I'm going to use it later on in the video. Those are the shades, the eyeshadow colors, and then you have about, is it 4 blushes and 2 bronzers? Yeah, I feel like these 2 are bronzers, I feel, and then these 4 are blushes. The outer V shade came from this palette, and then the lid shade came from the Morphe 350 palette. I'm not really doing a tutorial or anything like that. I'm just doing a get ready with me. So today is the 1st of December. Anyway, it's my birthday today, and I am turning 25. You guys, no, I'm not turning 25. I am 25 today. It's so crazy. Oh my gosh, I'm literally, guys, I'm not dealing. I'm a whole adult, guys. I just realized the pressure of being an adult basically just hit me. I guess adulting, guys, adulting has not been easy for me. I'm sure y'all can tell with my lack of consistency on my channel that life has just it's not easy. I just look at people and I'm like, how do they do it? Because I'm a mess. I look at other people and I'm like, dang, like they really seem like people, you know, have it together in terms of like this adulting thing is really going on well for them. Like nobody wants to do it, but some people do it better than others, you know, and you're like, wow, man, like you got your stuff together, girl or boy. And I'm tripping over myself. I'm just like how am I 25 and I'm just tripping over myself? While I'm on that, I'm a big birthday person. Like I'm a big birthday person. Like birthdays are a big deal for me. But I've always been a person who really believes like you need to celebrate your birthday. I'm not even telling you guys what I'm using. I'm using the Black Opal True Color Pore Perfecting Foundation, and my shade is in Truly Topaz. Birthdays are like that reminder for you to be grateful. I am grateful to be alive. But for the first time in my life, I was experiencing the birthday blues. Like I didn't even know that was a thing. Like it's because on Monday, today's a Friday. On Monday, oh guys, it was so hard for me to wake up to go to work. Like I literally had to force myself to get out of bed. And this whole week has just been like a struggle. I've just been in my feelings a lot, and I just felt really down, like so down. I was just like, what is this? Because usually when my birthday comes around, I'm that girl counting down to my birthday, you know. So I had this like really weird, I was feeling weird. I really was, I won't lie. And I didn't like it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and highlight. I don't think I'll be telling you guys what I'm doing. I'm just gonna do my makeup and y'all will just follow. I'm not doing anything new. You guys know how I do my makeup from my previous videos, so right. So I'm gonna go ahead and there you go, I'm telling y'all what I'm doing. I'm gonna go and highlight with this Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I love this product. Like I said, I was experiencing the blues. I guess just being hard on myself. What is new? A lot of the times things have not turned out the way that we have expected them to, like in a lot of ways. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. Jeez, man, like things don't always go according to plan. And that's been my biggest struggle, like accepting that things don't always go according to plan. This is like in a lot of areas in my life, and I think my biggest struggle is saying, and it's okay. Like, you know, if I had to complete a sentence and be like, things don't always go according to plan, and it is okay. The it is okay part That's what I'm having like serious struggles with. Some weird way or another, that always becomes one of the lessons that I learn. And I think it's because sometimes you go through the same old, like struggles, until you learn what you're supposed to learn. And I feel like the reason why, and I never would have admitted to myself to be the type of person, but I am very controlling. I love to be in control of everything in my life. Like I want to be the boss of my I want to be the boss of my life. I don't like putting things to chance. If I don't do certain things, it's on me. It's on me. And I get that, and I've always gotten that. But I think what then becomes an issue for me is wanting to control the things that I know that I can't control, and just being impatient with myself about that. And I rep Jesus, like I'm a Christian, right? And the difficulty even in my spiritual walk has been control. Like just this inability to like fully surrender. It's always like I'm saying like, but God, you're not doing it right. Like surrender is so difficult because you have to trust and be like, yo God, like I don't know what you're doing. Sometimes I feel like I don't like what you're doing, because you don't have to like what God does in your life and what God purposes to happen in your life, as long as it's for his glory. So I have a lot of those moments where I'm just like, but God, like you're not doing it right. You're not doing it right. Like this is how it's supposed to go. And it's so crazy because God is sovereign, and he knows the whole story of your life. Even before you were born, he already had pre-purposed your life story. So it's kind of crazy for you to like, for me to live my life and to have this attitude towards God as though he don't know what he doing. And I think what makes it even more difficult, it's mainly because I had an expectation in my mind of how things are supposed to go down, and then because God doesn't follow our script, we need to follow his script. It was like, whoa. Like I don't know, have you guys had like a few blindsides in your life where you was just like, I did not see that one coming? I've had quite a few of those, and in like every area of my life I've had at least one blindside where I was just like, yo, I did not see that one coming. And so like that's the thing for me. So you're fighting with your nature, like you're fighting the fact that you naturally have this inclination to control things, because that's just how God made you, right? That's the nature that God gave you as a person. That's just my personality. That's just my being as a person. And then you have this other side where God is being like, I'm sanctifying you, so you need to go through these things. And part of you going through these things is you letting go of this control that you have, learning to realize that I can trust God completely. Like that's just been so hard for me. Like it's one thing to be like, yeah God, I trust you and stuff, but it's another thing to actually trust him. Do you get what I'm saying? So like my life experience has kind of forced me to learn to trust God. Like God is just like, okay, you're not going to surrender by yourself, you're not going to voluntarily surrender, and trust me, then I'm gonna make you surrender. But like not in like a forceful way, but I'm gonna teach you how to surrender is more of the word. Because when everything around you is just not going according to how you would want it to go, it's like you just kind of run to daddy and you just cry your heart out, and you're like, I don't have the control, so Jesus, take the wheel. And that's literally how it always goes down with me. Yeah, like that's just how it always goes down with me. Like if I had to sum up my relationship with my daddy, that's just how it goes. Like I will just be like, yo, I got this. I want things to go this way. I'm the boss of my life. And then he looks back and he's like, hey, this one, she doesn't know, hey? Instead of trying to do it your way, and trying to like fit God into your life and kind of dictate to God how things have to go. I'm just learning to let God be God, because the thing about it is that even in moments where I have allowed myself to trust him, I worry about it. I'm making up scenarios in my head, and I'm like, if you've given it over to God, why are you still worrying about it? Like, then what's the point? You know? So that just there's a lot of ways that it can kind of go down in showing you that you just have a difficult time with control. And yeah, you can't fully surrender to God if you still have that controlling mindset. And obviously that's the beauty of sanctification, in the sense that you don't just become, you know, a Christian and then bam, you're doing all the Christian things and you know how to respond in a Christian way to everything. It's a relationship. You are growing. So I'm grateful for his grace, in the sense that I don't have to figure it out all today. But, you know, as one of my favorite pastors always says, better today than yesterday and better tomorrow than today. I absolutely love that saying. It's so profound. It's so profound. Like, that's all you need to do. You just need to take it one step at a time, and that is enough, you know. And that's quite a big deal for me. Like, that's quite a big thing to have to realize, because sometimes you want to take leaps, and sometimes you feel like you're taking one step and then 10 steps back. But when you are really just not being hard on yourself and just looking back and being like, but like, you know what, even though I wanted to take 10 steps, I'm glad I took 5. And that makes a world of a difference. So I guess my biggest struggle is just learning that, like, I'm moving, though I'm not moving at the pace that I would like to move, because of certain hurdles along the journey of life that kind of slow you down sometimes, or result in you not moving as fast as you'd like to move. But the beauty of it is that I am moving, and I am evolving, and I am becoming. So that is the most important thing. Anyway, enough with the depressing stuff. I'm really excited to be back. And I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers, guys. I'm almost at 3K. Like, how? Like, it you know, it stresses me out, because I'm just like, had I just been consistent, this family would have grown. Because I don't understand why you guys are subscribing to my channel, but because of the lack of consistency, I'm just like, why are these people loving on me so much? I don't get it. We almost had 3K, so I'm so excited about that. So yeah, definitely look out, stay tuned to the channel. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to really just like accelerate the growth of this channel. So I'm very excited about that. Hopefully you guys are excited as well. So I'm going to be using, obviously, this palette. These blushes are really bright. I think I'm just going to go with this one here. It looks safer. I'm just gonna bronze slash highlight, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, with this shade over here. It looks very dark, but it does have a bit of shimmer in it, so I'm gonna use that to almost like as a highlight, not so much as a, why is it so I don't like it. And it looks a lot more burnt than it is on the pan. Ooh, this shade, I don't know how I feel about this shade, because I look weird now. I look like I applied too much blush. You know when you apply too much blush, because blush can go wrong really quickly. I feel like that's how I look like right now. gonna go ahead and apply my fave, which is the MAC Global Glow highlighter. Have more of a lifestyle type channel versus just beauty and I guess like all the girly stuff. I like the girly stuff, you know, I'm a girly girl forever, but I want to expand. That was always the idea. I just feel like I've been a bit too slow in doing it, so I'm just trying to like accelerate. You know what the weirdest thing is right now is that at home, I am at home right now, we don't have electricity, so my phone is literally dead. So nobody can actually contact me right now, and it's my birthday. I'm on my way out. I'm gonna go get my nails done, and then I'm gonna try charge my phone, and then people can get hold of me. I've decided to go with a red lippy. And I'm going to be going with my trusty Ruby Roo. I'm excited to be using this one. It's been a while. But this lip liner is cute though. Hi guys, so I'm done with my final look. I just had to finish everything off camera because my battery's about to die. Yeah, this is my final birthday get ready with me. It's very simple, very classic look. Yeah, I love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to thumbs it up, subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you guys on my next one, and until then, bye.